Welcome back to Big Flats, Texas, where we are just finishing the oat harvest over here on Field 1. Last episode, we started this. We also started field work over on our massive Field 2, our 100-plus acre field, Field 2. We started disking the field after we finished liming it. Checked on the cattle. We have some new cattle. Some other things have been going on here. Be sure to check the playlist if you are interested to see what's going on. So when we left off in episode 22, I was just finishing emptying these harvesters as our mother bin, where's it at? Our mother bin is down there. It's full. They each have a full tank, and there's just a little bit of oats left to go, and I want to get the equipment off before, equipment off the field before it starts raining. I need to find where we left the grain cart. There it is down there. Yeah, it's over by the mother bin. Get these harvesters emptied and get this last bit of oats harvested before the rain comes. We can put one of the harvesters away. We just need to get that last strip of grain there. They kind of met there right in the middle with just a little bit left. Oh, here we go. I don't know why I was looking down there. So the mother bin's full. This is pretty empty. This will be able to empty. So this will be able to take hoppers from both harvesters. And then what's left in their tanks we can deal with. And I need to get this grain run down to the train is where I've been storing the grain. There's enough room down there to store the grain until, well, let's see here. Let's back this up and let's go ahead and move the harvesters now. All right. So yeah, it should start raining here soon. Let's get, it doesn't matter which one, I guess. It doesn't matter which one we finish the job with. But I'd like to try to get we have to get the oats harvested before it starts raining, and I'd like to get the equipment off the field and put away. Let's at least, so there's a lot of work to do because we have a lot of equipment out, because harvest time, there's a lot of equipment out. So let's get him offloading into the bin there. All right, so we got both harvesters emptying into the... I bet that grain cart is filling up super fast. Yeah, filling up super fast. That's quite a sight. I didn't really... I was just trying to get both emptied. I didn't think that it would be... All right, let's grab number one here and get him started finishing up the field. And I'm really hoping I can get this done before the rain starts. It might cut me off right at the end. I thought I had time, but time is just flying by. I'm not going to bother leaving a swath of straw. I mean, that would just be a dribbly, just be like basically a dribble swath of straw. It's not worth baling. So instead, we'll just fertilize the field a little bit here. There's so few oats to pick up here. It's just a passing rain shower. It's not going to be a downpour or anything. We can get back out here on the field and get whatever oats we have left. Mostly, I just wanted to get the equipment off the field so I don't deal with anything getting stuck in the mud, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. It's, just a bit of a rain shower. It's what's predicted, and it's not like the lime spreader is out here or anything. I was actually thinking about that with the, how heavy our lime spreader is. I was worried if it got out on the field, I might not be able to pull it off. All right, well, let's go ahead and stop the harvesting now that it's raining. That's likely going to affect how that goes, so we'll just leave that there. Now let's get this equipment. Well, let's see. Harvester 2 is empty. There's no reason we can't go ahead and take Harvester 2 back to the farm. Actually, not put away, because there's still Field 10, but that's back at the farm. So regardless, we're going back to the farm. This harvest went pretty fast. Of course, there's other things that we're focusing on at the time. But yeah, it's nice to see a harvest go pretty fast. And they are going fast now that we have the equipment that we do. So I'm going to get machine number 2 here down by the farm. And then we'll be back up here at the field. Now we still have disc harrowing going on here in this field. I'm going to check on him as well and probably possibly take over for him. At least get him off the field. Because wheeling equipment around is one thing, but dragging a disc through the field, he might have some problems with that in the rain. So I'm going to go check on him once we get this parked back at the barn. All right, so we can get this staged for field 10. And oh yeah, I parked our dirty lime spreader by the wash station because it's caked with dry dirt and lime. But you know what? This rain might just wash some of that off. Let's just leave this here for now. All right, let's go ahead and get this guy off the field before the rain really starts affecting him more. Yeah, it's getting kind of muddy out here. Let's get this folded up. Unfortunately, he's at the north end of the field. I mean, I can leave him up here, but I think we still have some time. Let's work our way. Let's work our way to the south edge of the field. This tractor has got the power to pull this thing. I think we can make it down the field. I like to park everything, in a more accessible part of the field if I'm going to park it. There we go. Let's get a little bit more of this here, and then I'll come back and get that little bit that I missed when we're back up there. For now, I want to get this out of the field before it gets bogged down. But yeah, I think we can do one more run down south towards south down the field. And then we're going to be moving grain down to the train depot. We've got a fancy new way to do it now. Well, I wouldn't call it fancy. It's something I actually should have thought of from Jump Street, and that's just simply using the mother bin as a staging point for the semi to get it down there. I should have thought of that in the first place instead of waiting until whenever and then making like 5 trips with the semi. Well, we're not getting slowed down yet. We might just make it all the way down the field without getting hung up. Yeah, it's not slowing down, but it's feeling really, really heavy. Let's get it out of here. Well, I mean, it was doing fine, so I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's just me, or is it pulling that sideways? Yeah, it is. It is kind of pulling it crooked. I said the rain wasn't slowing me down. It's not, but you can see. Okay, now you see. You can see it's not just me. It's not. I'm not just making this up. Is what I'm saying. I'm not just making this up. Whoops. It is. This tractor has a lot of power. Well, it's got like 640 horsepower or something, and 600 some horsepower is what's pulling that disc like sideways through the field. It is pulling amazingly though. It's chugging right along. I'm honestly surprised that it pulled through all this. It might just keep going. I thought it was going to get hung up, but this guy might just keep chugging through this. Oh, this thing does not like to turn equipment. I'm trying to turn this between these street signs here. There we go. But this tractor likes to pull and jerk. Yeah, this thing has got the power. Or it seems to. It seems like it's just going to pull this right through. I have to say I'd be surprised because I haven't seen a tool that could do this yet. I know I need to take care of the oats over there and the harvesters, but now I'm kind of having fun with this, seeing if we can finish this in the mud. But it's doing a decent job. I guess, yeah, those big wide tracks. That's the benefit of having a tracked tractor. You got all of that traction on the ground. All right, 670 horsepower. That's what this tractor is rated at, 670. And it is definitely making good use of that. So I don't see why not. Yeah, let's see how far that 670 horsepower can take us. I don't think the ground's going to get any softer than it already is, though, to be honest. So I think it'll pull us through. Pun somewhat intended. I think I'm going to do another pass across the north end here so we got more room to turn around. Yeah, this thing just, you know, I've gotten when we had the big bud, I got it stuck in the rain once. Well, not stuck all the way. That's true. Not stuck all the way. It slowed down a bit, and so I pulled it out because I didn't want it to get stuck because I had nothing to pull it out with. So technically I never saw it get stuck. I just saw it bog down. But this guy's doing even better. He hasn't really slowed down hardly at all. I guess it's the tracks is what it is. It's the tracks. Oh yeah, while we're down here, let's get this. Look at that thing just plow through the mud like a four-wheel drive. Well, it is four-wheel drive, you know what I mean? We're out here mudding in the field. It doesn't help that it's pulling the tool kind of askew there. It's hard to get lined up with the... Look at this. I had trouble. This is why I had trouble lining it up, because the disc doesn't want to turn with the tractor. That's how strong this tractor is. 670 horsepower. It's pulling this thing. The disc won't even turn, but the tractor's like, screw it, I want to go straight. You know, the tractor's like, I want to go this way. It was really difficult lining this row up. I'll have to go back and get some of that we missed. I've never seen a tractor pull like this. All right, is he going to want to not turn on me again, or... Usually I kind of know how far to space it, but when sometimes it doesn't turn all the way, I got to take a guess. Okay, it's making this very hard because I'm turning the tractor to make up for it, but then the tool's not turning with the tractor. So I got to really... It's a lot of guesswork here. That's what's making this hard. Yeah, when it's like this and the tool's getting bogged in the mud, small adjustments to turning don't affect it. It just keeps pointing the same direction. So now we're all cockeyed like this. But I think the rain's only supposed to, I think this rain shower is supposed to pass here. I think it's only supposed to last like an hour. And I don't know if you guys are looking at my readouts in the lower right-hand corner, but because of the mud, now that's just kind of, but yeah, because of the mud, my tractor effectively weighs 126 tons. That's why I'm so impressed, because I'm looking at that and it's like, wow, this, because of the soft soil and the rain, the tractor effectively has a weight of 126 tons, and yet it is still not only pulling through this, but pulling the bloody implement sideways when it doesn't want to straighten out. So yeah, John Deere horsepower all the way. I was all ready to put everything away because of the rain. And we still got to deal with equipment, and oh yeah, there's still got to finish all the oats over there and taking the oats we harvested down to the train so we can be ready for field 10. But I've just been having fun doing this. And that time I managed to get that, well, because I did it in one turn without having to really adjust anything. Got the tool headed straight up this row. And looks like the rain's clearing up. So, wow, I've never made it all the way through a rain shower before without having to pull something out off the field. I was going to get back to this, but let's let it stop raining fully. I mean, it's technically stopped. It says it's sunny outside, but my eyeballs tell a different story. So let's see, how are we doing? Oh, this needs to be emptied, I think. Oh, I left the tractor running. I got so sidetracked. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to stage these on the... where do I stage these? Let's stage these down at this corner of the field and drive by with the semi and unload these. I'll make it so I can just kind of pull up on the side of the road and fill up. And we can just do a couple trips up and down the road. It'll be... what, three. It'll be 3 trips with the semi to the store and back. I'll just fill up here on the side of the road. We'll pull this one here. So I guess we're going to kind of have to block off this road, but yeah, our neighbor there, he knows to expect things like this around harvest time. So here's our truck. Still out here with the flatbed on it. We'll just go change trailers out real quick. So let's get this put away and get the end dump trailer out. Is it just me, or is that trailer, is that lime spreader? No, it's still dirty. Thought maybe the rain washed some of it off. I guess it's really caked on there. Well, I'll spray everything down. Dealing with that lime, it gunked everything up. My equipment convoy blocking off the road. Well, not blocking off, well, this road it's blocking, but now hopefully I should be able to fill without really blocking traffic on the highway. Yeah. Well, I'll have to back up to that one. So we'll empty this one first. Oh, I think the rain stopped falling. Great. So once we get this down to the train, we can harvest that last little bit, and I'll throw it in the 3rd truckload down. And just about empty. Come on. And there we go. We can sneak down here. Whoops, we gotta, let's not clip that digital readout. It's hanging off the side of the bin there. There we go. Alright. Shut this guy down. Yeah, I think I need to wash all the equipment off. It's been a busy spring this year. This trailer is supposed to be silver. Believe it or not, it's not black, it's silver. Now, will we have enough for all this? I think we have enough room for all this, but we won't have enough room for the other field too. But cross that bridge when we come to it. If we have to store some up at the farm, we can do that. Whoops, that's right. The rear axle pulls forward as we empty, so we want to be back here. Alright, and let's go get some more here. Oh, we got to turn around this way. No, we can cross the tracks here, that's right. We can cross the tracks, we just can't take that road. And let's see if I got room. Yeah, we won't. Or not, we won't be blocking traffic like this. Nah. Anyway, all right, let's just see if I can squeeze in here and get this started filling. And, well, we still got to harvest the rest of that. Yeah. Let's go harvest the rest of this now that the rain is cleared up. Get the rest of this wheat here, or oats. Get the rest of the oats here. Yeah, our harvester's kind of old. They just almost got everything there was, but not quite. You know, I was thinking, oh, there's only just a little bit of oats left. I'll just run and get it real quick, right? Because there is only just a little bit of oats left. But for some reason in my mind, it wasn't computing to the fact that it's still going to take the same amount of time as a normal run down the field would take because, yeah, I don't know why. My mind wasn't computing that it's still going to take the same amount of time to get down the field. However, we made pretty quick work of this field, though, with very little attending. I just kind of had to come out here and empty the harvesters a couple of times. But all of the straw, yeah, that's going to be a minute, and that's one reason why I'm not sure I'm even going to do straw on the other field, because there's plenty here. A lot of work baling it, sure, but again, you know, the sale point is so close. It's quick to run it back and forth. Well, that was a pretty long run for not a whole lot of oats, but you know, it's okay. We got the rest of it off this field, or here in a sec we will. There we go. And let's just run it back down the field. Where's the, oh yeah, the trailer is down at the south end anyway. And we got so much equipment clogged up down here, which, yeah, we're getting this clear in a minute. For now, I think we can pull a maneuver like this to keep things moving quickly. Why won't it offload? There we go. I think we can, oh, that truck's full though. Well, regardless, we'll just put this in here. I forgot that trailer's not empty, but that's okay. Yeah, it took a minute to get all this equipment staged here, and now all the equipment is staged in kind of a messy manner. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just leave the Fent running because we have to... Can we turn around? Yeah, I think we're clear. Yep. All right. Down to the train it is. And we do still have the other field to harvest, of course, as I mentioned before. But I didn't plan on doing that until next month. I think it can wait till next month. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was the plan, was to do one field 1 month, the other month. And I'll check that here in a sec to make sure that we can. I think so. I think we can do that. Yeah, we can harvest it in August. It'll still be fine to harvest in. Let us spread that out, and we can work on field 2 in between, so we can get it ready before winter hits, so that next year we can put down corn. Now, of course, all this is going to go for sale. Yeah, it'll be winter time. It'll be in December, is usually when we sell grain like this. And, you know, we've really got all the equipment we need. So the money from this is all really pure profit. Notice that, yeah, we've had a good amount of money this whole year, even buying everything we need. So I don't have any immediate plans for that. Of course, it's always fun when it's time to sell the harvest. But I don't think there's really anything else we need. There's enough machines. There's more than enough machines to keep me busy. I don't think, you know, for instance, having another tractor really wouldn't make anything any faster. There's as many as we need here. We have so many. Well, we have 3 John Deere tractors, the Fent and the JCB. I mean, having another tractor, yeah, really wouldn't need it. Let's see, can I turn this thing around? Well, yeah, I can just pull in here and turn it around. I think it'd be the easiest way to do this. Get out of the way of the traffic. Oops, there's one car coming. Well, he's just gonna have to wait a second. Hold up, car. I'll get out of your way. There we go. All right, this time we don't have to pull a U-turn in the middle of the street. See if I can not knock over that road sign. There we go. How much we got in there? Not quite a truckload. Perfect. Whoa! I jump out of the truck right when that car whizzes by. Let's get ready to shut this tractor down. He's been running this whole time, waiting for it to unload. There we go. Alright, last load down to the train. Alright, I'm going to go get this dropped off at the train. You know, look what I just saw at the store. I just kind of pulled this up on the way back home from the train station. Whoa, let's come to a stop here. There's a new... Right, yeah, just as I'm thinking about planting next year, and thinking how I haven't once used our planter since we bought it, there is a bigger one at the store. I want to have a look at it because I couldn't really look at it because I was driving down the road. So that is a big planter. And it sucks I bought ours brand new and I haven't used it yet, but well, we can trade it in for this guy here because that is big. I mean, that is like scary big. I wonder if it's too big. Yeah, it might be. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with this. I might have to look into that. But where's the one that we have? Yeah, that's like twice the size of this one. I'm going to have to look at that and have a look to see if that's even a thing, you know. Let's get this back parked over by the bins. Actually, I was just thinking on my way up here, yeah, pretty much all this stuff needs to be washed. This trailer, because I was remarking earlier how it's like not even silver anymore. Yeah, let's wash this off. It's been a while since I've cleaned this thing. As long as we're right here on our way to park it. I mean, yeah. Let's get this stuff washed off. Get all that lime especially off of the lime spreader. And let's make our our trailer looks silver from here. It looked black going up the road. It must have just been the way the light was hitting it. There we go. That's a lot better. Let's get the truck a little bit though. Yeah, that's a lot better. And yeah, I'll just put this here. I was going to say, we'll need it for the other field. Yeah, but not till we're done. So we'll just put this here for now. But I can only use the truck if I'm sure it's going to go to the railroad. Because the truck will not unload into these bins. Alright, let's start seeing about getting some of this equipment off. Okay, we need this here for the bales. What's running? Oh, I heard a motor. It's just a car driving by. Okay, so we're going to want this here to do the bales. This behemoth is empty. We can move this down by field 10. These two tractors here, because we're going to be using them, I'll just park them down by field 10. Now, if I can turn this without whacking something with it. Yeah, just barely. Yeah, for now, I'll just park this back here on our gravel road. So it'll be ready to pull out there come next month. And now we need to get this guy down there. How is our fuel in these? I thought I saw they were running. No, it's still got, it's still got fuel. Let's get the trailer, though, for the header. Got to move that thing down there in two pieces. And let's see, we could just pull this. I can just loop around. We can just pull this right in front of it and just drop it off. No fuss, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't fall off the trailer like it did last time I was moving it. Well, we don't got to move it far. I mean, there's that. We don't have to move it far, but... Let's see here. There we go. I think that's not straight there. It's straighter. Wait, but it's, I don't want to fall off. That's right. So let's back up a tad. That is better, methinks. All right, let's get this down to the field. Or I'll just put this in the machine shed on the way. Yeah, it's on the way there, and we're not using it till next. It'll be next month, but doing other things before then. Either way, shed's on the way there, and I figure that while we're waiting till we harvest that field, there's work I want to do on field 2. So on the way back to where we were, I can go ahead and take a tractor and grab the roller and get it out to field 2, because that we're going to be doing in the meantime. I want to get it's got a lot of rocks on it, like a lot, but they're not big rocks. They're enough that we can smash them down with the roller. And so as long as we're right here, and there's literally a large tractor right here, whoops, under the auger, we can do that. All right, so go ahead and pull this out there so that we can start with this after. Well, I got to do, I want to, there's other things to do, but this will be working on this month along with the disc harrow. We'll have this out there, and this should make pretty quick work of the field. It'll be kind of like, yeah, it's, well, it's not as wide as the limer, no, but it's a pretty big tool, so this will make this pretty quick. Okay, and back down here, we just need to get the header back to the farm. Get this back to the farm and get the grain cart back down there. And then we'll be all cleared up here and good to continue on with, well, what's coming next. Oh, that header was kind of bouncing on the trailer there for a minute. I'm going to pull this up by the wash bay because this could use a spray down. I'll get to that later. I'll do that later. But yeah, this header is, it looks, for some reason, it's not just me, it looks dirtier than the other one. Yeah, it does. This one could definitely use a clean. All right, I'll just park this on the gravel road back here by the other one. And then let's go over here, and I want to see kind of how the rolling is going to go on this field, because I haven't used this roller yet since we bought it. Well, I bought it in between episodes with profits from selling field 16. I figured we want this to prep our what will be our new cornfield. So let's see how this guy works. It's pretty big, and well, I don't know, but I haven't worked with it, so. But let's see how it works here. Well, it's pretty wide. Nothing this tractor can't handle. Whoa. All right. Oh, no. That's kind of what I wanted to see. Oh. You know, I just realized. I know what's wrong here. That is my bad. I need to reconfigure the setup on this. I thought I was like, no, because, you know, sometimes you roll a field and you can't see where you've been. That's not what's happening here. I have the wrong rollers set on this. If I can get this to the workshop. We have a workshop, but can I get this to it is the question. Yeah, I think so. I'm making sure there's room. Yeah, I think so. Let's try it. I think there's room. Question is, yeah, let's do this. Let's pull it in this way. Because I see that the little part of the building hanging off to the side there. That's where the workshop is. So getting this in there could be tricky. But it'd be nice to, you know, be able to avoid going all the way to the store. Let's see. The length of the tractor might work against us on this one. No, we got it in. There we go. Nice. All right. Yep, I have the wrong rollers on there. So what we want is... no, not repair. Looking at the wrong button. There, that's what I meant to have. Field roller. I don't know why I was... Alright, so that'll work for us. Great demand at the bale store. How much? Like, is it... Well, straw doesn't sell for much, so it can't be that much. I don't see any great demand. I don't know what's up with that. You know, I get those messages and then I look and check the prices and whoops, it's not the first time that I haven't seen a difference. So let's get this back out to the field. I want to see what this does and I want to see how it does and what the field's going to look like. I wasn't sure I could get this big piece of equipment in there in the first place, and I'm glad what we did. Alright, let's get this down to the field and see how it works. Alright, let's try this again once more from the top. There we go. That is what I was looking for. Oops, we might want to get a little closer to the edge there. Really, this is... Yeah, I'm not too concerned. If we miss some spots, it really doesn't matter. This is all about the massive... Yeah, all of those rocks all over the field. Just getting all those off. So this will be... This should go fairly fast. A lot faster than the disking is going for sure. Well, that's good to see. So I know that for next time, this will all be ready to go. This is all set up now here. And over here on field 1, we've got, yeah, the baler and the loader. We don't need anything else because the bale sell point is right down there. So I just want to finish this row here. Yeah, here's another tool. Here's another machine that needs to make a visit to the wash station. Get this finished here, and then I'll deal with this. Yeah, this field, finish the disc harrow, and with the roller, we'll be doing that next episode. For now, let's get him squared away down here at the end of the row. So everything's all set up. We're cleaned up from what we were doing. That was it was interesting doing this here in the rain, as I've never been able to do that before. So that was interesting. Let's just go ahead and leave him here because we'll be back with this next time. So thanks so much for following along. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the stuff that went on here. It was definitely interesting. Tell me what you think in the comments below. And if you like the video series, go ahead and subscribe and follow along. And it really helps out with the channel because the channel is growing. And thanks so much, by the way, to those of you who do subscribe and watch the videos. It's a big help and lets me know that things are going all right. So always let me know anything in the comments. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys next time in Big Flats, Texas, as we kind of continue what we were doing up here throughout the rest of July and get the largest field we've ever owned, Field 2, get it ready for next year. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you next time.